Okay. Let's get it. Oh, my text is still up? I will remove that as I'm falling to my death. Thank you for reminding me. I always forget when I put that up. Hope game volume's not too loud too, since I'm not using my split audio anymore. There we go. Sounds fine? Okay, good. Yeah, it's really weird that if I do like the virtual splitting, so that like Spotify can be like not on VODs and stuff like that, my desktop audio with it split is like way quieter than just default. Like I think I have my split desktop audio at like +6 decibels, and then I have the non-split one at like -5 to get them to be similar volumes. I gotta ask, by the way, how do you pronounce your name? Is it German? It looks like it's German, but I'm not positive. I'm an uncultured American. Can't always tell. The real, is it Asney or Osney? I'm horrible with name pronunciations.
They sir, but you, I can play turning to aid you. You need own to the foot, then summon me. Ah, I bequeath. It will summon torrent. Treat him with
Yeah, I figured it was the second one, but, you know, I just wanted to make sure. Never know. German's one of the languages I always wish I knew how to speak. Seems like one of the cooler languages. That and Japanese, I would say, are like, if I had to learn any second language, it'd be one of those two. I took some French in high school, but I don't remember any of it. But they didn't have any like German or Japanese classes, it was just French or Spanish. Dude, I hate how Torrent gets caught up on squirrels, man. Dude should just be curb stomping him. No way a little tiny squirrel should be stopping Torrent. Yeah, French and Spanish are a lot more... I don't know, French isn't really that common, at least not in the US. Like, Spanish is definitely the most useful. I would say Japanese is probably the hardest, yeah, from what I've heard. Plus, if you're learning Japanese, you also gotta learn, like, the kanji or whatever, not just, like, how to speak it and, like, write it with normal alphabet. Which adds, like, an extra layer of complexity there. I guess Korean and Chinese would probably be in a similar boat, though. They both have the same like, you have to learn the kanji or whatever it's called. I think it's what it's called. At least for Japanese, I think. I don't know if it's called something different for Korean and Chinese. Yeah, I don't know who thought that was a good idea, but I mean, hey, whatever works, I guess. I've heard for Japanese there's like over 2,000 kanji, and like some of them like mean multiple words, and some of them are like single words. Like, that's a lot to memorize. Us Americans definitely have it easy, though, considering most people speak at least some English. We're like one of the only countries in the world that majority of our population only speaks one language. I've heard English is pretty hard to learn as like a second language too, because we have so many dumb, stupid rules, and then a lot of words and sentences that don't follow those rules. Big part of the problem in the US too is the only time they ever even like try to teach you a second language is usually high school, and they only require you to take 2 years, which 2 years isn't enough, and also by the time you're in high school it's a little late to be trying to decently learn a second language. I mean, you still can for sure, it's just much more difficult. Jump was almost a little bit early. Could have been tragic. If 5th grade, 2nd grade now. Yeah, I mean that makes sense. It's like it's so much easier to learn a language when you're younger and your brain can like more easily absorb that kind of stuff. Like here in the US it's actually kind of messed up because they only require you to take 2 years in high school for most high schools. And they don't like have a set requirement on what years you have to take those. So if you want, you could wait until your 3rd and 4th year of high school to take them. So like when you're 17 and 18. And like that's just so rough for a lot of people to try and start learning a second language that late. Some schools like offer it in middle school, but it's almost never like a requirement, and if it's not a requirement, like they're not going to take it. I'm guessing if you guys have 13 grades, that probably is including what the US would call kindergarten, because we have like kindergarten and then we have 1 through 12. So I'd assume it's pretty similar.
To determine if you had, it seems torrent, whereas I'm there is, but I can take gathering play.
Didn't scuff it this time, Pog.
Let my hand.
Another thing with the US too is schooling is just so different depending on like which state you live in. And even within that, like within like what area of the state as well makes such a big difference. Oh, dude, I need to change that character limit on stream elements. You just got timed out for too long of a word count, I guess. Happened to Carter yesterday, and I forgot to change that. So a lot of the stream element stuff is just like default. So sorry about that. I don't remember even what the word limit is. I just have it whatever the default is. It's probably like 150 or something. I need to just turn it off though. I don't think anybody's gonna come in here spamming books. Then again, it does say there was a first-time chatter, and that 27 messages were deleted, so it might not have just been you being timed out. There might have been an actual bot that came in too. But I imagine you got bopped for the same thing Carter did yesterday. I'll have to remember to go in and turn that off. First try, Bog. I probably could have caught that other elevator. Oh well. Alright. Hopefully no inting on Pudding Boy again. It'd be tragic. Yeah, I don't know if I could do all Remembrances speedruns, to be honest. If the setup for those is even longer than the setup in this run. 30 minutes of setup every time you reset sounds awful. Okay, it's showtime. We'll just not rush the setup, make sure we get it right. Alright. There we go. Just had to practice it a couple times. Oh, it's a gold split actually. Nice. $16.39, that's not terrible. I don't know if that actually is a gold though. I feel like I've gotten like a 1638 before and I just didn't save the splits because I killed the run. But hey, it's close enough. I'll take it. At this point with how the runs have been going tonight, just not dying is probably cause enough for celebration. Alright, any bets on if the bats die to fall damage? Doesn't appear so. Not today. I think world record, and probably also you, if you were 8 seconds off or whatever, you guys are probably doing killing Noble like under 16 minutes, right? Something nuts like that. I also do lose like 5 seconds grabbing this carrying armor, which I should probably stop doing at some point, but samurai armor is kind of boring. Yeah, that's fair. I also probably only pay that much attention to it because it's my first split, because I don't split for like, oh, come on. Get up there. I don't split for like the Axe Talisman or anything, which maybe I should. I don't know. First split being 17 minutes in is pretty late. And with Auto Splitter you can have items, because I'm a filthy Auto Splitter user. If I don't use Auto Splitter, I will just forget to split half the time. I am kind of surprised more people don't use Auto Splitter, though. Most of the people I watch manually do their splits. Yeah, same. I did a little bit of Hades speedrunning, but that's it. And I actually didn't even use live split for that because they didn't require it, and the in-game timer is like pretty solid and clearly visible on the screen for Hades if you turn it on in the settings. Oops, that's the wrong way. I never got any actual good times really for Hades, though. I didn't actually like get good at any of the weapon runs before I stopped playing. I got a world first dash only meme category run that only 12 people have submitted, and then I stopped playing. Okay, let's hope my game doesn't crash teleporting back to Rykard like it did earlier.
I presume. I am an old soul here, perhaps.
No game crash. Nice. Okay, now we just don't throw. you're gonna give me the poison? Alright. Didn't die. Not bad. I swear, I think Noble and Rykard get my heart rate going more than like almost any other fights just because of how much I throw on them. We got pretty lucky on that Rykard though. He didn't really give us any like terrible attacks in B2. Really? Brother. That was a pretty slow target kill, but we just couldn't get that second R2 off. Oops, did not mean to hit that.
It's tightly. God, you breached.
Hey, if we don't die, I feel like it's possible. But there's still a few hazards to go. Oh, or I could, you know, throw on the gauntlet. Heal just to be safe. I swear this gauntlet either goes flawlessly or I just like get hit by everything. Oh! Like that. Oof. Yeah, I did jinx it. But hey, we didn't die, so... no. I am tempted to grab the Grace before Godric, though. With, like, no HP, but I think we should be fine. Really? It's kind of cringe he did that, but still pretty fast. I don't know why I quit out slow there, because I know you can insta quit out on Godric. You don't gotta wait like some of the other bosses. Alright, duo fight. Oh, that was a short jump. Maybe the duo won't be cringe today. They've been alright, the few runs I've gotten to them. They've been slow, but they haven't, like, done anything terrible. Ah. It's actually not bad at all. Besides this guy's spinny attack, but not bad. I'll take a cold split. Hopefully we don't choke on Tree Sentinel. I should remember to start the R2s earlier. I think my mistake on that is sometimes when I'm running up to him, it like depletes my stamina a little bit. I'll do like the crouch to get it back, but I think I just need to go with the R2s. Like, I have time to recover stamina for the R1 after. I don't need to be at full stamina. Oh, first try on the parkour too. Oh, come on, Torrent, get down there. Looking good so far, though. Wonder if I should start skipping the golden seeds up here and going around the gargoyle. I feel like unless I'm playing like an absolute clown, I shouldn't need 7 health potions. I don't know how much time it would actually save going around him though, if any. can feel it. This guy's gonna shoot at me early. Yep. I could smell it. Nice. Okay, I need to remember to grab the rune arc before Gold Tree. Forget that one half the time. It's probably not necessary, but I don't know, I feel like it's right there, you might as well grab it. Especially since I'm only going to 25 vigor, so every extra little bit can help. Grab that just in case. In case we have another tragedy like earlier tonight. On one of my runs earlier, I died to Gold Tree. Forgot to pick up my runes, so that I only had a +7 for Fire Giant, because I was like just barely short of the runes to upgrade, because I leveled first. And the real solution is just to not die. Then you don't have to worry about forgetting your runes. Nice. That's a whole lot of gold right there. Yeah, the heart rate's definitely going for sure. Nice. You take these. Ooh, heart rate's definitely going though, for sure. Good thing we got a nice 10-minute running segment to calm it down. Look, his body's right there. Sick. We have probably like a nice 20-second time save from Malekith too, if I don't grab the Grace before that. So I grabbed that, I've only completed one run actually with the bird skip, so I grabbed that Grace just to be safe last time. But I mean, I usually one-shot Malekith, it's not really an issue. I just grabbed it because it was my first time doing the bird skip, and I didn't want to have to do it again if I died. Yeah, the ride to Fire Giant is definitely worse than the setup. Like, the setup's not fun, but at least, like, you're grabbing a couple items. You know, it feels like it's useful. But, yeah, the Fire Giant run is just, like, you're there, running, doing not much of anything. Do you grab the fire talisman, by the way, on the way to mountaintops? Or do you just skip it? I've been grabbing it just because with 25 vigor on Fire Giant, if I accidentally get hit by one of the fire things he sometimes, like, fire plumes next to his hand, I can just barely live it with the talisman. It is probably like a 1 or 2 second time loss though, but it is also like right there. It's kind of just a safety thing though, like you shouldn't need it, but... I also grabbed the Dragon Crest Talisman too, just because I'm a bit of a bitch, and that physical protection definitely helps. Yeah, usually it's fine. It's usually when he's in P2 and I'm hitting his hand. Sometimes the fire plumes from before are like still there. And because I usually have to get 3 Charged R2s off to stagger him, I sometimes get hit by one of them. So being able to just barely live it is kind of nice. If I do the strat properly though, Fire Giant should be a pretty fast kill. Oh yeah, let's use the Rune Arc. Almost forgot about it. Damn, 22 before Horaloo. That's spicy. I just go to 25 after Rykard just because that's all the vigor I need. I probably shouldn't. Like, it's probably worth leveling some extra strength first to make some fights probably a bit faster. But I basically just level it to 25 after Rykard and then never level it again. I think even with 25 vigor, I feel like I'd be dead without that talisman, but I'm not sure for Horaloo. I haven't actually tested it because I've just always grabbed it. I'll get up there. That was not very efficient. At some point it'd be kind of fun just to try out the regular any % runs just to see like how it feels not having to do a lot of these running segments. So I'm pretty sure a regular 80% is like a, what's the world record now, like a 22-minute run or something? Alright, come here, bug boy. Give me that stone. Oh, it's sub 22 now with the chainsaw glitch. Nice. I've never tried the chainsaw glitch, actually. That's one of the ones I've never tested out. Even though I haven't done any runs with any, like, glitched categories, I have, like, done wrong warp stuff, and back when Pegasus glitch was a thing, I messed with that a little bit. Chainsaw, from what I've heard, though, is kind of annoying to set up during some boss fights. Yeah, I have not done any down patching. Like, I've heard it's not that difficult to down patch, but it's an annoyance I'd rather not have to deal with if I can avoid it. And at least for this category, there's absolutely no reason to down patch. $15 minutes, yeah, that's a long time to not be able to pull it off. Is it a hardware thing, or is it just that difficult to do? Oh, 1 to 2 frame window. Yikes! Yeah, that's pretty it's pretty tight. Shit, man, I'm 25 and I feel like I'm old as bricks sometimes compared to some of these people. What they're doing. Some people are just cracked at video games, man. It's actually insane. Hey man, once you're older than 25, it's all the same thing, right?
Well, then I presume.
Need to work on pathing through this camp too. I'm not sure what the optimal route through this camp is. I kind of just YOLO it every time. Just hope I don't get in combat with anything. Seemed to work. Yeah, man, experience, you know, goes a long way. Alright, can we not aggro the bird? No, we did. I hear him. Tragic. I may be 25, but I also have the right knee of a 50-year-old. So, I got that going for me. Partially tore my MCL in my right leg when I was younger, but never got it like properly taken care of, so basically got arthritis in my knee at 25. I don't know why I hopped off the horse for that. Should have hopped it off up here. Ooh, nice. Wait for his leg to get up forward. Oh, we didn't get the phase? I've definitely tested it with this amount of strength, and it should phase him there, but not quite. There we go. Ah, we were too slow. Cringe. We're just too slow on that second R2. I know it's possible to phase him early with 54 strength, but maybe just skimping on some HP early on and oops. Skimping on HP early on and going a little bit more strength would make that more consistent. There definitely are, I know there's at least two, because sometimes my jumping R2 to like stagger him does like 800 and then sometimes it does like 1400, but yeah, I probably just, one of the hits just didn't quite hit the full weak spot. Not terrible though, but yeah, not as fast as it could have been. I don't know if I made more sleep pods. Thought I did, but we might have to. We got the sequencing right though. It's just didn't quite phase him like it should have, but I think I still could have gotten a faster kill if I wasn't so slow on that second R2 on his eye, because the second R2 did like no damage. Oh, I'm not skipping the cutscene. Feels bad. Should I give her trying to take a drink? And do you upgrade to 9 before Duo or after? I've been doing it before, just because you pick it up before and you have the runes, but... I feel like more damage for them is like, might as well. Oh, it's gonna feel so good not having to go do the bird run, though. The bird run was like the bane of my existence when I was doing this with the +10 route. I lost so many runs to just dying once or twice on that run. Is doing it after faster? I do feel like you do a little bit too much damage with the +9 to the skinny boy. Like, I feel like I have to, the third R2 on the skinny one, I have to not fully charge if I have a +9. And I feel like with the +8 you can just fully charge it. I'm probably gonna do it before though, just because that's what I did the PB run. I can always just adjust to doing it later, a different time. I mean, I have the runes to do it now, so... And a lot of the time it wasn't even the birds, it was actually the beast man right before the elevator would get me sometimes. Oh, yeah, I didn't even think about the R1, yeah. I've always just done 3 charged R2s, because that's what I do for the fat boy, but I guess for the skinny boy, if an R1 staggers him, then yeah, that'd be better. 1 HP riposte, and then do a charged R2 as he's like fading away. Did I make pots? I did not. A bit slow not doing this on the move earlier, but... Oh yeah, let's go upgrade. Fuck it. We'll go Lost Grace, so I don't lose too much time menuing. Should have just gone to easy, but... Do you do that for the fat boy too, or do you do the 3 R2s for the fat boy? Because 3 R2s doesn't usually kill pudding boy. Oh. Interesting. That's not what I meant to do, but... works, I suppose. Did not mean to riposte him while he was still asleep. Close enough. And I probably should wait till the rooftop grace to rest, but we're just gonna do it here. I hate how you can riposte them while they're asleep but not staggered. That sometimes used to trip me up on Noble as well. Oh, no shot. Wonder if getting hit slowed me down there. It's a good thing I rested at that grace, I suppose. But there's like 30 seconds gone. Rip the Deathless run, too. I thought I was good, but yeah, maybe getting hit that late slowed me down a bit or something, or I just scuffed it. Oh well. Is what it is. Didn't lose that much time, but... Sub 110's probably not happening, but... still PB at least. Oh, come on. Oh, that's not the button I meant to hit. Stupid PS4 controller. I hate how the big giant pad on the PS4 controller is, the map. Alright, time for the bird skip. I'm still not great at bird skip, I'm pretty slow at it, but I haven't practiced it a ton. Or we could just die. We could just die too. Yeah, that'd be great. That's 2 deaths now. Still less of a time lost than dying to bird run. Okay. There we go. Usually if I die, it's on the next jumps, not that jump. Nice. I know it's faster if I sprint on those jumps, but I find if I sprint the first 3, I almost always slip off and fall. I have to quit out and do them again. Okay, we're skipping this grace. We're going Giga Chad mode. As long as we don't, like, Giga Scuff P1, Malekith should be fine, because the only time I've ever had trouble with P2 Malekith is if for some random reason he doesn't stagger. But that's only happened once or twice. Probably could have waited till I was at the fog gate to pop that, but it should be fine. Wow, really? Alright. A bit slow, but still ahead of PB. I'm gonna do what Tsunomo did here and grab this Grace, teleport to it to get Physic. I think it's probably worth. I think he did heal, I'm not sure. But also, the way Tsunomo does it is way faster than I used to do. I would always just do the 2 charged R2s without Physic, and then do like, you'd have to do like 8 crouching pokes. But if you get the Physic and do the triple R2 opener, you only have to do 3 pokes afterwards. Which is like way faster. I don't remember if he healed or not, though. I know it wasn't, like, the fastest I've ever done Gideon, at least. Do you do the triple charged R2 opener, though, or do you just go for 2?
I knew you'd come to stand before the Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. And your spirit, but alas,
Oh, guess we're just doing...
she'll take the throne. Queen Mary,
Didn't mean to do the second one that early, but...
but we come unto eternity.
Shit. He got the heal off because of that. It's a bit cringe. We're also ages away from the door, but I guess it doesn't really matter that much. If we had done the opener properly with the 3 R2s, I think we would have had that. He wouldn't have gotten the flame off. I just hit the second R2 too fast, so it did the double instead of doing the single and then double. Didn't die to him though, which is, I guess... I mean, you shouldn't die to Gideon, but I had that happen to me once last night, and once you die to Gideon, that run is just over, man. Alright, Godfrey. Yeah, we're definitely not getting the sub 110, but we can PB pretty easily. Which, I mean, hey, I'll take it. Assuming we don't choke right here. Oh, you're doing the cringe attack. It's a cringe opener. Oh, very cringe opener. No stagger. There it is. Not the greatest RNG, but... Yeah, not the best Godfrey fight, but I just hate when he does the axe slam instead of the dash away on the opener. It's like basically like such a free fight if he does the dash away that you get the jump R1 on from the opener. Oh, I'm an idiot. We're gonna... That's not ideal, but I should have done that before I vowed. This is pretty slow, but I'll take it. No, I didn't have the stamina! Son of a bitch. I should have waited a bit longer. We had that. Oh no. We had that. I just didn't have the stamina. That's cringe. Can't believe we fucked that. That's tragic. Still a PB, but could have been so much better. If we didn't die twice, too, we lost probably at least a minute from our 2 deaths. Well, 2-minute PB. I mean, that's not bad. It's not a sub 110 yet, but getting there. Just needs to be a bit cleaner. Like, sub 110 was definitely possible if I didn't have the 2 deaths, and not one cycling Elden Beast is actually just tragic, but poor stamina management. What else could have been better? Rykard, we didn't die, but it was a pretty slow kill. It wasn't even a gold split. Margit could have been a little bit faster. Godric could have been a little faster. These were all pretty good. Oh yeah, we did lose some... We lost a decent amount of time to Fire Giant too, because not only did we not get the fast phase, but then we missed the R2 on the eye, so we had to do like 3 R2s on his leg. So we lost a good bit of time there. I feel like Duo is fine. It's apparently not the fastest I've done it, but... Gideon definitely would have been faster if I didn't scuff the opener on him. And yeah, Godfrey was a little bit slow because of some poor RNG in phase 1. And then we didn't one-cycle Elden Beast, so like... There's probably, like, if you add all that up together, that's probably at least, what, 2 to 3 minutes of time saves? If you also include my 2 deaths on the running segments. So yeah, well, sub 110 is definitely close. Would help if this wasn't my, like, first... Like, yesterday I streamed for 4 hours, didn't finish a single run, and this is the first run I finished tonight, because they've all been so cursed. Yeah, 109 or lower. Yeah, I could see that. Just show in-game time. There it is. Alright, these are my save files. There's the run right there.